I'm not a fan of making fun people's culture, especially when I just made a video about how Ubisoft get everything wrong about Japan in the game Assassin's Creed Shadow. Sadly, the video doesn't perform. I did put a lot of work into it, and one of the topics that I look into is how Japanese praise their god or worship their god. So the way Japanese pray to their god is something like, it starts with tossing the coin to the donation box and clap twice to get the god attention, or ring the bell if it's available. So when I type in this Japanese, I didn't use the term toss the money, so I used the term throw the money because my Japanese wasn't that good, which is the same verb when you're describing pitching a baseball. And this video just appeared on my search result, and it's jaw-dropping.
多くの人がバケツから取り出し投げつけているのは大量の1円玉。南町の円通寺では1円玉を投げつけて先祖の冥福を祈る投げ銭供養が始まりました。
Yeah, smash that coin into that wood board. What is more holy than the combination of Japanese temple and the plastic bucket? I don't know what am I seeing when I first see this video. I was staring at the monitor like a deer froze themselves when they look into the car light. Even though there's no car ran over me, but I'm sure having a car crash mentally. I was so confused by the video that my mind just got blown out of the atmosphere. All joke aside, they were throwing the Japanese coin into the wood board, and according to what I heard, it's like the louder you smash the wood board, the better result you're gonna get. But I didn't get the full context out of it, so I just kind of made an assumption in my brain. So I thought it's the same ritual as clapping to get the god attention, like other Japanese temple are doing. They do it with throwing the money to hit on the wood board instead. And the louder you hit the wood board, the better attention you have from the god. The way they throw the money is like the energy of a parent kicking down their son's door and tell the child to get out of the room. Like, hey god, stop playing your video game. You have to listen to me now. No question asked. What you're seeing now is they're selling coin bucket by bucket. Each bucket costs around $30 to $50, which consists around 3,000 to 5,000 coins in it. And you can also see how they work smart in this supposedly religious practice. You can see how they put a sheet of blue plastic underneath the coin where people supposedly to throw the coin at, so the worker would have better time to collect these coins. And it also evolved. The theme that I'm showing you is being filmed at 2021, and at 2023, the method has evolved. So you can see this plastic basket there. When people throw the coin into this area, it would automatically gathered by these buckets. So instead of scooping all these coins, they just have to like lift up the basket to gather their holy coin. And when I look a little bit deeper into it, it turns out to be in memorial who fought the Pacific War back in World War II. So the louder you throw the money, the better they are going to live after life. It's actually kind of sweet. Or maybe it's just a tactic for the tourist attraction or just guilt tripping the locals, I don't know. But this ritual actually going on for like over 3 days, and they will usually get around $20,000, which is not a lot for a religion event. A random Christmas party at your local would have easily cost more than that. Even though this religion practice is raising your eyebrows, but I don't see nefarious thing going on behind the scene with that amount of money. I think this is totally harmless, except the bag of whoever have to collect these coins. Judging from the Japanese comment, this is not a common practice in Japan. This kind of festival only hosted in this temple and not in any other places. So let's read the comment. It doesn't seem like they're going to make money out of this. I don't know about this at all. I want to try it once. Thank you for the red super chat, which is equivalent to the donation on the Twitch. I personally doesn't have any belief in any religion, but I'm also not competitive enough to call myself atheist. because I'm the type of person who would just do whatever the atmosphere need me to do. Like if I get into the church or temple, I will be respectable. I'm not gonna finger pointing people saying that God does not exist. I might even participate if people ask me to. And I personally don't think this kind of religion practice is bad at all, especially the one that brings community together but doesn't work as some kind of pyramid scheme or something like that. And I don't think believing in religion is necessarily a bad thing either, as long as it brings you peace. And one of my aunt who retired, who gets pretty bored and who kind of feel losing her purpose after retirement, has joined the church, and she becomes much more a positive person. The kind of religion that I condemn is the one that their religion leader bought themselves a private jet and justified it with it's gonna flew closer to the god, and the commercial flight has this more of air of evil. And the reporter just left hook this pastor with the question like, are you claiming that the passenger on the commercial flight are evil?
You said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
And the other example is the one in Taiwan. There's this cult in Taiwan. Had his follower not only bought him one, but two Rolls Royce. I guess only Zen master at the highest level could harness the evil spirit of a ghost and a waste. It's too dangerous for us mortal to handle such evil spirit, and all we normal human being lacks of is the spiritual practice. But this Zen master is also enlightened enough to show us how to achieve the spiritual levels of a Buddha. Yes, you gotta dance the Fortnite emote to make yourself deserve not only one but two Rolls Royce. The core practice of Buddhism and Zen is getting yourself away from material and lower your expectation and desire on various things to find the peace of your mind. For a religion like this, they just pick a gift that represents the otherwise from the end of spectrum. What is more materialistic than Rolls Royce? Like, these are just straight up deplorable in the most freaking comical way. It's like one of those episodes in the South Park where they push everything to the extreme as a satire, but it actually becomes reality. Yeah, so the temple that I am talking about is kind of interesting, and I don't see anything nefarious from this temple. It actually looks quite interesting, and that's why I want to share with you guys. Like and sub. See ya, guys.